Hello and welcome to the Sketching Greyhound and the Buffy Club. We are still knee-deep in Season 2, a lot is going on, but we still have time to revisit some of the older characters from Season 1. So, here is Amy. Let's see how she turns out.
Who do you see fit? You must not let
This portrait was created as part of the Buffy Club. That means on my Discord there is a group, we call ourselves the Buffy Club. We watch or at least remember the episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer from the very beginning. We are in Season 2 and this was for episode 15 and 16. And we just nominate and then vote on who is the most important, most interesting character in those two episodes. And that then is the person that I'm drawing in the live stream. So if you want to influence who I will be drawing in the next Buffy Club, you can very much join that club by coming onto my Discord. You can find the link down in the link tree in the description of this video. There you can also find my Instagram and all those other accounts. Contact me there, I would be so happy to hear from you.
tomorrow. I can't be left alone.
This time the episodes we were talking about were Phases and Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. So Phases is not an unimportant episode because here we, as well as everybody else and Oz, or at least in the Scooby Gang everybody else, and Oz finds out that he is actually a werewolf. He did not know before this episode, so it's news for him. So it's understandable that he does not directly run to the Scooby Gang and tells them that he is a werewolf. He tries to deal with it himself. Kinda understandable. Often in horror movies and TV series you ask yourself, why are they acting this dumb? That's not as often the case with Buffy. When they act dumb, you expect it. Because they are either it just fits the character, or like in this case, it is kinda understandable that Oz tries to do it by himself first. But yeah, that is Phases. The next episode was Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. And here Xander does something stupid. And we expect that because Xander belongs to the... how should I phrase that? He belongs to the cast of characters from which we expect stupid stuff. So, let me say it like that. And he does. He asks for a spell to fall in love, or more or less the other way around. He asks for a spell so that Cordy falls in love with him, because he has this strange relationship with her and she dumps him. She ends it and he wants her to feel the pain that he feels. So, not coming from a good place, and magic in that regard is normally also not coming from a good place, so it's a good fit. He sees that Amy, a character we know from the very first season, has become a witch, which means she steps into the shoes of her mother, actually. She bewitches a teacher so that the teacher does not notice that she did not really make her homework. A small thing, so Xander asks her for a much bigger thing, so she's pretty overwhelmed with that. It does not work as it should. Who would have thought? And yeah, chaos ensues. But yeah, we see her here again, our Amy. We did not draw her in the first season, so now she gets her portrait for Season 2. And there was something funny about this. Perhaps you can also see it. Me and a fellow viewer, Liana, we had the issue, let me call it an issue, that this portrait, it flipped a little bit. So minor spoiler, a name if you know Anya, if you've seen the complete series. This picture, this portrait, flipped for us always back and forth between it looks like Amy and it looks like Anya. So if you can see that, let me know down in the comments. And if you know why. We were discussing perhaps the shape of the hair, the general. We didn't really know. So I don't know. But in the end, it turned out, I think it looks like Amy and it does not look like Anya anymore. So I'm happy with it. You can see it is actually the first Buffy club picture on the darker paper. I used always grey, but this is a new darker paper on which I actually managed to get a lot more details in, because I guess it's not as coarse as the old one. And yeah, so it looks, I think the white is even more interesting on this darker picture, this darker paper. So it worked out pretty nicely. I even started with the hair in the stream. I was really fast this time. I normally don't start with hair in the stream for different reasons. Number one, it can be a little bit boring. I normally am hurrying this step myself because I do not enjoy it too much. So I can probably just consider it boring. Perhaps the viewers don't. I don't know. I put it at the end, and I don't really enjoy it that much, so I don't put it necessarily into live. But everything you are seeing right now still, and even further along, is coming directly from the live. If you don't want to see a time-lapse, if you want to see it in real time, you can. Those lives are always recorded and available on this channel. Yeah, but I drew a lot of hair already in the live, which is not that often. And I also have to add, I like how the look turned out. She has this wide open eyes, this questioning, but also a little bit what's he doing look in her eyes. It is an interesting look. I was not sure if I could capture it, but I think it works pretty well. So I'm also happy with that, especially with the white and the reflections in the eyes. That always turns out pretty cool. So if you like that, those reflections in the eyes, just to point that out, you can also have that, because the secret is simply gel pens. So I do not leave space there for those flashy little dots of light in there. I just draw the eyes as I see them, and then I take the gel pen and add those light reflections, because they are simply much whiter than I can draw them otherwise, and they bring so much life into a picture. Even on the white paper, so even when I'm not using other white pens, I'm almost always using the white gel pen, at least for the reflections in those eyes. So if you've never tried that, it's a little bit like a cheat code, so why don't you? It's not really cheating, it is using tools, which is completely valid from my perspective. Obviously, because I'm using it. But yeah, all in all, this is my Amy. I am satisfied. I think she turned out pretty good. It's one of the rare occurrences where it was finished almost completely in the live stream. So next live stream, try to drop by, check out what I'm drawing, and we'll see if I'll be as fast again. Yeah, but I think even the hair, I'm starting to learn about that, so good thing. The highlights, it works. I think it works. So I'm happy. You know, if you like it, you can join the Buffy Club. You can find the link tree down in the description, where you can find the link to the Discord. There you can join, discuss, nominate and vote who will be the next person that I will be drawing in the Buffy Club. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in a live or in the comment section down below in the next video. I'm very much looking forward to that. So, see you next time and goodbye.